Baruch Yahweh, Baruch Yahweh Shai, Baruch Yahweh, Baruch Yahweh Shai, Baruch Yahweh, Baruch Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and diligently putting the videos up throughout the week to feed his sheep. It's Bakwa from the jump in the VA camp, and I'm gonna get right into it.
President Trump has escaped the political chill in Washington and is at his new official home in Florida. Chip Reed is traveling with the president.
President Trump began his two-week working vacation on a positive note Friday night, signing a $738 billion defense bill for next year.
That's the highest amount we've ever spent on our military.
The president noted one item in the bill that's of special importance to him, a new branch of the military.
This is a very big and important moment. It's called the Space Force.
But Mr. Trump arrived in Florida under an ominous cloud, courtesy of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, who recently promised a Christmas gift to the U.S. in response to its refusal to lift sanctions on North Korea. U.S. intelligence officials tell CBS News a North Korean intercontinental ballistic missile test could occur soon, most likely after the first of the year. That would be a major setback for Mr. Trump's efforts to reach a deal with Kim on eliminating North Korea's nuclear program. Earlier this week, the president made his concerns clear.
I'd be disappointed if something would be in the works, and if it is, we'll take care of it, but we'll see. We're watching it very closely.
Over the next 2 weeks here in Florida, the president is expected to do a lot of golfing, a lot of tweeting, and a lot of strategizing to prepare for his impeachment trial in the Senate, which will probably begin sometime in January. Rena?
Chip Reed traveling with the president in Florida. Thank you, Chip.
So yeah, it must be nice. He's a so-called leader of the United States, and he gets to go on vacations, golfing, tweeting, doing whatever it is these sodomite Edomites do, right? It must be a blast, because the men of the Lord, we don't get no fucking vacations, or at least we shouldn't. I haven't had a vacation, okay? I haven't gotten one yet, so it just must be nice to just have a vacation, right? You can just take time off, get a vacation. Meanwhile, people are dying every day, right? But hey, this is Luke 9:23, and he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. So Yahushua said you got to deny yourself and pick up your cross and follow him daily. So this is like this is not something that you do on weekends. This is something it's like a daily thing that you're gonna be following in the footsteps of Yahweh Bashim El Shai. Now, it's some days, rare days, that I don't put up a video, but the next day I'll make it up and I'll do about 2 or 3. But this is like a personal thing I got for myself. For like the last couple months, I've been doing a minimum of 10 videos a week, minimum. Because when you go into the matter of fact, I'm gonna get it real quick. So here you go into the word diligent. It says, matter of fact, I'm just read the precept real quick. It says 2 Peter 3:14, wherefore beloved, which is talking about the elect. It says, seeing that ye look for such things. So these are the things in which you're supposed to be doing. It says, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless, because the elect are going to be found. They're going to have peace. The elect are going to be blameless, because the blood of Yahweh Shai is going to cover them. Okay, so like I said, when you go into the word diligent, because this is what you got to be. It says, you look down here. It says to labor and to study. So these two things right here go hand in hand. Okay, so if you're not laboring, you should be studying. Okay, and you laboring by going on the highways, and you labor by putting up videos. So if you got free time, you should be laboring or studying. Okay, but now, just like I said, I'm saying sometimes where you going, it might be some days where it might be like a long work week, and you don't get to doing videos every week. You can make it up the next day. Everybody got an off day, right? I remember last week, the what was it last week? The first, was it Monday and Tuesday, I didn't put up a video. But between Wednesday and Thursday, I did between Wednesday and Thursday, I put up about 8 videos between Wednesday and Thursday, because those are my 2 off days, Wednesday, Thursday. So Monday and Tuesday, between work and resting, I I didn't put videos up. So when Thursday and Wednesday came along, my 2 off days, I put up 8 videos. So I like doubled the work for missing it. But the point is, but that's what this thing is all about. It's all about trying to make up and atone for the things that we have done. We can't take vacations in this. Okay. In order to be found blameless, we got to be diligent. It says, "For whosoever will save his life shall lose it." So how do you save your life? You save your life by you saying, you know what, I ain't got time to do work. I ain't gonna have time this week to put up no sit downs. I just wait till camp, and I'll just camp out. Or I ain't got time to do videos because I gotta go out today and do this, that, and the third. Or I ain't got time to do videos because my girl's coming and I gotta see my girl. Anything you put before Yahweh Shemi Al Shai is your life, your problems. Okay? And when you're constantly doing this, Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, he's not happy with that. Okay? He's not happy with that. It just said the diligent are going to be the ones that are going to be found blameless. It says, "But whosoever will lose his life for my name's sake, the same shall save it." So that's how you save your life, by losing it, sacrificing time that you're going to have with your woman, your children, people you want to hang out with, sacrificing that time in order to be with Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, in order to feed the sheep, because that's the whole job of us being shepherds, feeding the sheep. Okay, that's our thing. That's our job. That's our mission. Okay, we got to guide the sheep. We got to feed the sheep. We got to take care of the flock. That's our jobs, and there is no vacations on that, because Satan isn't out here taking no vacations, so we can't take vacations. So this is Isaiah 62:6. "I have set watchmen upon the walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth." So right now, we're not a praise in the earth. Okay, this place is still continually wicked and disrespectful to Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, and to his people, and to his men. Okay, so we're constantly going to be on the walls, on the watchtowers, looking out what's going on, warning the people, feeding the sheep. We're going to constantly be doing it. Like this is our job. Okay, this is our main gig. Okay, everything outside of this is side jobs. This is our main gig. Okay, we're supposed to be laying up our treasures onto things that matter, and the only thing that matters is the spirit. Okay, because through Yahweh Shemi Al Shai is the only way we're going to find life. Okay, Yahushua said through him is this eternal life. Everything else is going to be death. Let's go over here. First Corinthians 15:58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be ye steadfast, unmovable, always abounding in the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So it says, be steadfast in the work. Let's go in that. Immovable. So you're going to be, it says, it says it twice. Unmovable. Metaphorically firm and persistent. Let's go into the word persistent.
Persistent.
Continuing firmly or abstainingly in a course of action in spite of difficulty or opposition. In spite of difficulty or oppositions. So you're going to continually be doing the work of Yahweh Shemi El Shah, studying and laboring, right? Being brotherly, charitable. You're going to continually be in the work of Yahweh Shemi El Shah despite the difficulties, despite everything. You're going to continually be doing this. Okay? So you look at this one. It says continue to exist or endure over a prolonged period. And we're enduring over this prolonged period, the period of this madness, this kingdom that we got to endure, where we got to see all this marital wickedness, and we can't do anything but sigh and cry. It says, for as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain. So our labor is not in vain. Okay. We know why we do this. We do this so we can be found blameless, like I just read. Right here, 2 Peter 3:14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. So this is why we're going to Lord willing stay diligent, so we can be found blameless. And we all want to be found blameless because everybody want things, right? But who's going to put that work in to get it? So Yahweh Shemi Shah just said, "Look, if you want to be found blameless, you got to be diligent. You got to be continually doing this for me. You got to be feeding the sheep." This is Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So this is not our rest. So we're not going to be taking no vacations here. It's not our rest anyway. Okay, how you going to enjoy going out when you got to see sodomites? You got to see Jake's loving America being COONS, right? How can you enjoy this place? Women wearing pants, women giving you those crazy eyes. You know what I'm talking about. And they be with they men. It's like, yo, what are you doing? It's just this place is just, this is all kinds of messed up. It's all kinds of messed up. So it's just kind of hard to like enjoy this place when everything here is defiled and disgusting. Proverbs 10:24. He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand. And when you go into the word slack, it's going into being loose. Now, the opposite of persistent is loose. Okay? So if you're not being persistent, you're being loose. Okay? And that's going to lead to your destruction. It says he becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand. Okay? We're supposed to be trying to get rich and the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua laying up those spiritual treasures. It says, but the hand of the diligent maketh rich. Right. Your hand's going to be made rich because you're going to be diligently doing this work. Laboring and studying. Studying to labor and labor to study, so on and so forth. Because everything is done into edification. You're going to be studied and edified. Okay? Point blank, period. Everything is done into edification. Isaiah 1:7. Your country is desolate, your cities are burned with fire, your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. So we got to walk around and see our people destroyed. We got to walk around, see the abominable things. Like these things you should not enjoy seeing it. This should like really bug you out. This should really piss you off. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad. So if you're wise, this place is going to get you mad. Okay, you're not going to enjoy this place. You're going to be let's just get it. Ezekiel 9:4. And Yahweh said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that are done in the midst thereof. And this is why we're sighing and crying, for the abominations that are done. And that's scripture right here, as you can see. This is why we're sighing and crying. This is why we come out here and do the work. This is why we put in the videos, because this place is abominable. Okay, we don't like it. Okay. Watch this. But as it just said, it's going to be the elect are going to be the ones that sighing and crying for the abominations that are done here. Okay? So if you really upset about something, you only going to be crying on Saturday? Right? No, if you upset about something and something is really getting to you, you're going to be crying about it continually, especially when it haven't stopped. You're going to be continually crying. You're going to be continually calling out. Revelation 2:2. I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil. And we can't bear this shit. This is why we're sighing and crying. That's why we want this place destroyed. This is why we don't want to be a part of these people. Okay, this is why we separate from these people. As we should, because it's wicked. Okay. You're not supposed to have love for this world. Like Yahweh said, if any man have love for the world, the love of the Father is not in him. So if you want to be a part of this place, you're not a part of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They tell you that in James 4:4, that friendship of the world makes you enemies to the throne, enemies to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who put in the videos up throughout the week to feed the sheep. Adawan, Ratazah, Atham, Yakal, Shalom.